But you don't expect Evangelist Ebuka Obi to be happy or jumping up, clapping hands or smiling or even laughing because he is saying what is in his mind. The man is angry. However, he tried to make it up and he leave his face smiling while he talks. If you were him, you would do worse.
How I get to know that Mr. Ibu came was during the cameras. I saw the face. People were shouting and I recognized his face. This next morning, what I heard that Ebuka pay him to come and do what? Anytime you are unusual, people will not have topic except you. I prophesy for you to be unusual. There is nothing on earth that people can talk that they have never talked.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night as well, depending on the area of the world where you are watching me from. There is a hot fire on the mountain. Once it catch up with the person it was meant for, the person will not like ever living this life on this planet Earth. Evangelist Ebuka Obi has decided to speak out. Listen, if you have been alleged over something, you have to speak out. Keeping quiet for a long time makes it look like what people said against you is truth. So you cannot blame Evangelist Ebuka Obi for dismissing every allegation on air. One, someone has accused and alleged him to have paid Mr. Ibu to come to Zion on the day Mr. Ibu danced on the altar with Evangelist Ebuka Obi.
When reality will hit you, your fake miracle will cast. When miracle will cast, when reality hit you,
even song you know that fake.
Reality have hit you.
Even your song, illiterate there inside.
Fake miracle will cast.
Your voice don't finish now. When they tell you talk with it and send you,
reality.
Your boss mouth.
Yeah, good evening everyone. Good afternoon, good morning. Depending your time factor.
I had enough.
Yeah, today we are going to discuss about John Oka from Mr. Ibu, Etibo Man, Kano Bush, Wunem Woke, or Wunem Mak, Wunem Bob. Yeah, Mr. Ibu, we saw Mr. Ibu in Zion performing acting movie with Ebuka Obi in the Zion. I'm laughing at my people. Reason why? Because you are gambling your life with Jesus and Christianity. Why the whole world are busy building one of the sophisticated hospitals today in the world? The picture by my right hand side is a picture where Ebuka Obi and Mr. Ibu was doing fake miracle, doing magic.
No was where.
Mr. Ibu was being paid to come and perform in Zion. They are being paid.
Illiterate.
Now today, reality have made Mr. Ibu. Mr. Ibu no longer no road to Zion. Mr. Ibu is now pasting his account number to me and you, not to Jesus.
You know, call you.
Reality is a lesson. I'll keep on speaking because I love you. Mr. Ibu have forgotten the God of Abraham. Mr. Ibu have forgotten the land of Jericho. Mr. Ibu have forgotten Isaac and Isaiah. Mr. Ibu have forgotten the book of John. Mr. Ibu have forgotten the book of Exodus. Now, Mr. Ibu is posting account number to Okeke and Okafor's sons and daughters.
You the mock up.
Okoye, Moye, Mwafo, Mwanwo, Mwara, and Okoye, sons and daughters, who are evil.
Keep mocking him.
Mr. Ibu is now posting his account number to us, whom Christianity tag our ancestors evil.
Life is tongue by tongue.
Send money to him, no longer prayer. I myself have already sent 20,000 naira for him.
That's a shame.
John, are you careful?
20,000 naira. Nyala.
And in response to that, Evangelist Ebuka Obi has asked why would he pay anyone to come to Zion, to come and do what for him?
Never invited him. I don't even know that he came. how I get to know that Mr. Ibu came was during the cameras. I saw the face. People were shouting, and I recognized his face. This next morning, what I heard that Ebuka pay him to come and do what? How can I pay you to come to Zion? Do you just imagine? And who's on a Zion ministry?
He is a man, kings, queens, presidents, governors, rulers, and all other officials from all walks of life come to see on a daily basis. Some of these groups that I mentioned, when they could not find him, when they could not see Evangelist Ebuka Obi, they return. Some people have to look out for where to see this man. Some people spend 3 months, some 6 months, some up to 1 year to tell you how important he is with what he is doing at his ministry. We disagree with what we heard, the propaganda that he used to pay actors. It is untrue. Evangelist Ebuka Obi said it all in the video I am going to let play. I think the Mr. Man I am talking about knows himself. There was one Mr. Matthias Ezako who said that Evangelist Ebuka Obi prayed for Mr. Ibu. He mocked Mr. Ibu and he said that Mr. Ibu did not receive his miracle. Why was he out begging for money to go to hospital? Claiming that Evangelist Ebuka Obi prayed for Mr. Ibu, whereas Evangelist Ebuka Obi did not pray for Mr. Ibu. What happened on that day, as I am going to let the clip play here for you to pay attention and listen to it with your 2 eyes open and your ears open as well. A woman brought Mr. Ibu, I think from somewhere, and Evangelist Ebuka Obi tried to understand why Mr. Ibu came to Zion ministry. By the way, Evangelist Ebuka Obi found out that the woman was alone where she is. And the only interrogation or question he asked Mr. Ibu at that time, did I not say that this woman was alone? Is she alone? And Mr. Ibu just missed this question. I think because of the illness going on in his body, that man, Mr. Ibu, was rather thinking of many things in his head.
Now, sister, you are young, you spoke to benefits, and I've been committed for a long time. You came with this disciple, I don't know who you are. Or have you got to be for? No, you are being alone. But you are not being for.
After the program, Mr. Ibu proceeded to meet with Evangelist Ebuka Obi, and they disclosed that he hasn't got money to take care of himself, and he has lost his property, sold his cars. He's not even living in an apartment at the moment because money is not there anymore. He hasn't got any place to stay. And the Evangelist Ebuka Obi, out of his benevolent heart, gave him sum of money that I could not mention here because I don't know the exact sum of money, but this was what the evangelist confirmed, that he gave him such amount of money to take care of him. That was it. Mr. Ibu never said to Evangelist Ebuka Obi that he needed his prayers, even right as he danced on the altar with Evangelist Ebuka Obi. People, when you are making up propaganda, you must know that you are not alone when you are making up propaganda. There are many people watching you. People of different professions, they are watching you. And when the time comes for you to prove it at the court of law, get ready to prove it at the court of law. At that time, do not say that one is so wicked and is not human enough to forgive. When you are busy spoiling someone's image, which we call image defamation, there is a cause when you are taken to the court of law. Because at the court of law, you have to prove it. You have to provide evidence of the facts you established. Of course, it wouldn't be a fact if you have no evidence to make it a fact at the court of laws. As you are doing whatever you are doing, people are watching you. All day is for a criminal and one day is for the landlord. Let us be careful with what we say with this mouth that God gave us, because it puts many of us into trouble that we ask questions about how we got into it. Okay, watch the video.
Ebuka Obi bụ okwu akpọ n'ọnụ. And I ekwu 2024. Kwuo 2025. Okwu akpọ n'ọnụ okwu akpọ n'ọnụ in the next 100 years. In the next 200 years. Never invited him. I don't even know that he came. How I get to know that Mr. Ibu came was during the cameras. I saw the face. People were shouting, and I recognized his face. This next morning, what I heard that Ebuka pay him to come and do what? How can I pay you to come to Zion? Do you just imagine? And who's on a Zion ministry? And I was surprised. He's sitting close there. I was dancing. I saw him came. We danced together. Ibu never complained to me that he's sick. I never prayed for him for healing. The next thing I'm hearing, he went to Ebuka. Ebuka said he has healed him. Did you see Ibu giving testimony in Zion? Did you hear when I prayed for him, receive your healing?
No.
He came up. A woman from Delta State brought him. I was asking the woman that day, are you the wife? The woman said, no, she's my friend. Ogula. This is the only thing I discussed with Ibu here. He never tell me I'm sick, pray for me. It was even when we are going, he was struggling to see me. When he even saw me in Chairman Place, what he's complaining to me is that he has problem, that there is no money. He's no longer living in his house. He's already packed out of his house, that he's staying with his daughter, that everything he has finished. And of course, you know how I used to do. I extended help. See, whereas Ruby here, that is only my connection with Ibu. I never say receive your healing. He never even complained to me that he's sick. Just because people saw two of us in Zion dancing, the next thing, Ebuka. Gino come in them mother no waka. Amaro me him men them mother. I got to know here Jesus first during his time. Anytime you are unusual, people will not have topic except you. I prophesy for you to be unusual. This is what they did to late Prophet TB Joshua. Every day one topic, the man was still doing what he's doing. They keep talking. Foreigners keep coming to see him. They keep talking about him until he died. But me, I don't go die. I go there, all of them go die.
Amen.
There is nothing on earth that people can talk that they have never talked. The only thing I know was that Ibu came here. Oh, I don't know him. Men of God that invite celebrities to come are those that don't have what to offer. What I have, kings must come to look for me. Am I communicating?
Yes, sir.
If I invited him to come purposely for anything, I would have given him microphone to talk. Did he hear evil making a comment in Zion?
No, sir.
If you have the anointing, kings will be looking for you. That is what is happening in Zion. Ministry that does not contemn people. That people were fainting on the road on my birthday. I wake up. And then he never even tell me he's sick. The only thing he asked me in Sherman's house is that I am not living in my house. All my vehicles have gone. I am walking on my road. And I gave him money. Go and support buying food. That is over. Some doubts that they are not even up to one worker we are paying salary in candle factory. I don't like cursing them because cursing them is putting trouble to their beloved family. But that money they are making on Facebook with Ebuka's name, I know how to be picking them and keeping them one place. Very, very soon. And I talk about Jesus. He said that the person that pregnanted you is no longer with you. Eh?
Yes, sir.
So what do you want? How the like ajujum jiro nyenke? Ajujum jiro ya? How can you so good? Chineke mere Ebuka Obi ebere. Some people say, are you sure? He says he cannot be able to hear her. That is why. Some people says, I arranged her to ask her the question. Somebody I don't know. I was under the anointing. What I expected you to answer me that I may see. Is it one or two blind people that come here and started seeing? We have verifying miracles on social media. Professor Ariza is there. He's well known. Go and verify. All the people giving testimony here are on YouTube. You will see them in Zion. Not when they give testimony, they disappear. You can verify from them. Prophecy with instant solution is here. A man that brought vehicle without fuel. Can I hand about the vehicle? Tesla. I don't even know that it's 50. I thought this is a vehicle of 15 million. It was when I was checking the receipt. I know that the vehicle is 100 and something million. No, very teacher. Oje me business na Canada. Puro dogu zutra moto 100 and something million. Verifiable. ị ga-abịa taa ị ya abịa echi Chineke kesịrị m ike mmụọ kpọsịrị m ike ha watch them iko ha ju edebe ha ofu ebe ha spend their that Facebook money because most of them talking Ebuka Abu they must talk Ebuka to have views